A very good morning, class 7 students. I hope you all are fine and doing good. So today I'm going to do physical science subject, and today I'm going to continue with the same chapter, that is chapter 6, waste, matter and the pollution. Okay. So in the previous class I have taught you some of the points regarding these topics and all. Today I'm going to discuss about the industrial wastes and its pollutions. Number 2 is lead, mercury, cadmium. Okay, number 3 is disposal of waste. Okay, disposal of waste matter at home. Okay, and last is compositions, and number 5 will be production of biogas. Okay, let's go to our start of our class. First of all, industrial waste and its pollution. In the last class, I have said to you that industrial is one of the main factor which pollute the environment. That means whatever the smoke comes from the chimney, from the big factories. Okay, and these factories are situated near the river side, because it will be very helpful for them. Because why they are situated near the river side is that because they can throw the waste product, whatever is the waste product comes from the factory side, it can go directly towards the river. Okay, so all the factories are always situated near the river side. Okay, and another thing is that this not only the waste product affects the environment, but the black from the chimney, the black smoke comes out. From the chimney there is a black smoke which comes out, and that black smoke also is very dangerous for the human beings, for the animals, for the environment. Okay, so that it helps to pollute the environment, it helps to pollute the air, because that in that black smoke many kind of poisonous gases are present, like carbon dioxide. So many gases are present, so that it affects the air. It pollutes the air, which when it mixes with the air, it pollutes the air and goes to everywhere where it goes everywhere. Okay, so this is how the industrial waste is very means it helps to pollute the environment, as well as the water also, as well as the air also. Okay, so let's go to the next one, is that lead. Now first of all we are going to talk about the lead. That is lead. Lead is used in the battery, rubber and printing industries. The toxin of lead affects nervous system. Lead increase the blood pressure. This one, lead is always used in the battery, in the rubber, or in the printing industry. Okay, these are mainly used in where? In the battery, in the rubber, in the printing industries. And moreover, it helps to affect the nervous system. It helps to directly affect the nervous system. And moreover, lead helps to increase the blood pressure also. Lead helps to increase the blood pressure also. Now let's go to the next topic, that is mercury. Okay, mercury is used in the manufactures of the sodium hydroxide, in the industry of mercury vapor lamp, and in the plastic factory. This mercury is used in the industries where the mercury vapor lamps and plastic are being produced. Okay, and moreover, mercury goes directly to the brain and destroy the center nerves of the nervous system. That means it affects this lead, it affects the blood pressure. It helps to increase the blood pressure, whereas the mercury also it helps to affect the brain. And moreover, what will happen is that it helps to affect the brains. Moreover, it destroys the center nerve system. It helps to destroy the center nerve system. It largely affects the photos in the worm. An example of disasters happening in the Mimamata diseases in Japan in 1960. Okay, now let's go to the next one, is cadmium. CADMIUM, cadmium. Waste liquid in a dye or the metal industries contain cadmium. Cadmium creates the metabolic problem. It has to this cadmium is also helps to affect the metabolic problems. It depletes the calcium iron of the bones and make it fragile. That means it directly affects the bones also. Like lead, it affects the nerve, it helps to increase the blood pressure. Mercury, it helps to affects the brain and the central nerve systems. Yes, no, over here cadmium also, it helps to displace the calciums of the bone. That means whatever the calcium is needed by the bone, it helps to defects over there. Okay, now another is a huge amount of ash is produced in the thermal plant. 40% of coal use comes as ash. Further water used in the thermal plant carries some heat to river. This results in the increase of temperature of the river water. The waste matter of the paper industry such as Bio-City. This waste destroy the fertility of the land. The waste of the nuclear plant is radioactive and most hazardous as it pollute the water, soil and air simultaneously. That means this cadmium, it always has to pollute. It has to pollute the river water, not only the river water, but it has to pollute the water, soil and the air continuously. Okay, and the disposal of radioactive waste is highly expensive. Whatever the radioactive is being created over there in the wastes is there, it is very highly expensive. Okay, now let's go to the next one, is disposal of waste matter at the home. Now see, from the home also we can see, did you see over here there is a disposal of waste matter at home. Okay, so it shows that not only the factories, not only the marketplace, not only the hospital, but also the house also helps to pollute the environment directly or indirectly. Okay, how it helps is that, let's go. Our hygienic and aesthetics depends upon the way we use the commodity and cope with the waste product from those. We have known earlier what is a large amount of waste are produced at the home and how they pollute water, soil and air. Now see, from the whenever you go for a market, you buy something which is very important to you, which is very needed at the house. Like whenever you buy vegetables and all, they always give inside the plastic. They keep that vegetable inside the plastic, and that plastic you bring at your home. And after taking out the vegetable from the plastic, you throw the plastic here and there. Okay, in the dustbin you will throw, but after some time when you throw outside in the environment, and it helps to pollute the environment. Okay, now example is that it is our common experience the food residue thrown outside are eaten by the dogs, cow, etc. Crow, etc. Eat against waste like pieces of straw and wood, cow dung, etc. gathered at the place of litter far away from home are found in the change into the manure. Yes, whatever the things we eat, okay, whatever food we eat, when it is a waste, that means if you are not able to eat that particular food, then you throw that waste, you throw that food. Yes or no? And that food is being consumed by the dogs, by the crows and all. Yes or no? So over here, like in the village area, the cow dungs are being given by the cows. So these cow dungs are also replaced not replaced near the house, but somewhere far from the house. Okay, now see here, to destroy the hazardous effects on the health to the waste are used in some purpose. This is called the disposal of waste matter. Through same as old days, the disposal of waste are more planfully. Some process are discussed below. Now see, whenever some kind of things is burned, whenever the cow dungs are made, okay, they are systematic is being made. Okay, the system has been made from where we have to be disposed, where it has to be disposed, how it has been used, okay, where it should be kept. All these things are done systematically. And first comes compositions. Waste like rivers, peels of vegetables, wood, saving, tea leaves, twigs, dungs, etc. are dumped into a pit or kept in a large drum of swordom. Someday this decay the formature. In the presence of the air, the decomposition of organic matters by the bacteria produce deep brown, soft, wet, earth-like substance called the moist manure. Now composition means if you are sitting in the city side, or if you are sitting in the town side or the city side, okay, you need some of the manure, but you cannot bring the cow over there in the society and you just make over there cow dung and you just do all that things, yes or no? So what the cities people or the town people do, that whatever the leftover food, whatever the leftover vegetables, covers there, they keep in one particular content, okay, keep in the one particular content, and they just means they just close it properly, okay, the air should not go inside it, close, or so many days they keep, and after some time it changes into some kind of stinky place, stinky smell comes, and that will change that the things that change into the manure, and that manure is being used in the planting of the crops, planting of somewhere else, and so many things are being used in over there. This is how the manure is being used, how is being introduced, is being proceeded in the town, okay. Now production of biogas, living straw etc are mixed with the dungs and mixed of decomposition to the produced biogas. These bags are saturated by methane. It is used as fuel. This gas is used in the lighting lamps to is method the pollution of burning biogas at least. Now this biogas means gobar gas banta, yes or no? It's the biogas. It's been used in the village area. Mostly it is used in the village areas. Okay. Now these are also sometimes it affects the environment, or sometimes it doesn't affect the environment. Okay. So it depends upon the matter. What is this? Now see, composition and production of biogas is being done over here. So biogas means like straw, like leaves, straw, etc., which are mixed in the dung and mixed to produce biogas. Means the leaves, the straw, they are being mixed with a dung. Okay, that means the cow gives us toilet. Yes, so that in that toilet they mix up the leaves, they mix up the straws, and they just mix it together and they keep for a while in the sun. Okay, and after when this dry, they use in firing the making the firing out the fire and all. This is being used in the kitchen side or in any way to keep off the mosquitoes, fires and all. This is how the biogas is being used in the village areas. Okay, so students, this was about the production of the biogas, how it's being used. So tomorrow in the next class I'm going to study about the installations and recycle landfills and sanitation and uses of wastewater. Okay, so students, if you don't understand, you can leave your message in class 7 group. Okay, thank you so much, students.